Hey there YouTube, it's Math Bowler. Welcome to my TTM Monday autograph recap video. Last week, the week of March 17th, 2024, I received 75 autographs from 20 people, including 7 points for Team 80s. And something that I'm probably going to start doing on a regular weekly basis is let you know of any player runs that I've completed. Pretty much your basic brands, playing days run, maybe if they manage to. Nothing out of the ordinary with like oddball type stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty exciting stuff. I'm going to show you all 20 returns in the order with which I received them. I'll let you know how many items I sent, how many days it took, if I sent a donation, but I will not give out addresses. Those can easily be found on SCN or SCF. And by the way, I completed six player runs last week. So first up, 4 of 4, 20 days. We got Mark Bruner, who was a tight end for the Pittsburgh Steelers back in the day. So I was trying to send out rookie cards. That's a parallel with the Players Club there. This is a parallel rookie with the electric up there. And there's the classic 5-sport. 1 of 1,995. Next up, I never sent to this person, Team 80s. We got Scott Terry, who signed 4 of 4 in 34 days. I hope to have a nice surge in my Team 80s in the Battle of the Decades competition. Hope to get a little surge starting next week, but we'll see. Alright, next up is my first player run that I completed. I completed the Jim Marshall run, who was a Pirates coach. So we got him on his 59, his 60, and the card that I needed to finish it off was this 74 when he was one of the coaches. Spangler and Martin also signed, so it'd be nice to send out to them as well. But hey, we'll hopefully get there. Next up, Team 80s, we got Tracy Woodson. Very good. And both of those 88 Fleers, I believe, were updates, but it's all good. And there we go, top's big. Alright, next up is a 4 of 4 in only 6 days. He seems to be such a great, generous signer. We got Ron Hansen on the 62, the 63, the 65, and the 66. Next up was the longest return of the week. He returned one of the cards unsigned. He added a stamp to my self-addressed stamped envelope. So that's a unique combination, but thank you, Steve Kinzer. Jump into the NASCAR scene here. And like I said, he did not include or did not sign one of the other cards that I had sent. Alright, next up, Team 80s, former Steelers defensive end Keith Willis, 4 of 4 in 15 days. Signed in some really pretty blue Sharpie here. And next up, we have another former Steeler, Team 80s, 4 of 4 in 16 days. We got Frank Lewis. And yeah, I was just checking my notes for a brief moment there. There he is on a team card. And then the Super Bowl 9 and Super Bowl 10 cards. Next up, we got Bennie Daniels, who was a member on the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates team there. And he completed my run. 3 of 3 in 16 days. I needed him on the 64, which I believe was a high number. 587. Yep, I had to go to eBay to get that one. And we completed the Bennie Daniels run. That's cool. This next one was a little bit of a bummer, but Jackie Brandt, thank you for signing. 2 of 3. 8 days. He kept a card. He kept the 66, which is the one card that I needed to complete his run. And I think it was Vintage Card Steve. I was just talking about this card. It does have a good look to it. It's a high number, 515, and yeah, good stuff. Next up is the only player that had a fee. So this was actually a pretty cheap week for 20 returns. Wow, first time I ever sent to Dave Johnson. 3 of 3, 9 days. $15. He's $5 a card. Got him on the 67, the 68, and the 69. Man, that comes out nice. Next up, we got a 4 of 4 in only 9 days, Dick Bosman. Have this card completed, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And we got him on the 74, and I'm not going to get this signed by anybody else. Let's just leave it alone with Dick Bosman. Next up, we finally have another Team 80s point, 4 of 4, 37 days. We've got Pete Stanicek. Good stuff. There we go on the 89 Bowman. Next up is another completed player run. Some serious vintage here. 3 of 2, 10 days. He included a nice little note, which I'm going to count. We got Bob Speake, which I needed him on the 58. It's in black pen. It's a little bit tough to see, but it's there. And the 59. So I completed his player run. That's cool. Included a nice little note, which he signed it just as Bob, which I will count that. Pretty cool. That's cool. It makes me respect Al Worthington quite a bit there. You can pause that video there if you want to check it out there. Next up is another big one to complete. 7 of 4. I've probably sent this guy like 4 times ever. In only 10 days. Johnny Edwards. So I got him on his 63, the 69, the 71, and the 62. That's cool. Completed the Johnny Edwards player run. And of course, he included some signed photos. Personalized Steve and best wishes. He is such a wonderful, wonderful signer. I don't need to be bugging him anymore, though. Next up is a rather unique situation, as this guy is known to be a pretty good TTMer. I mailed it out to him, it came back, returned to sender, it's like, what the crud? Address not found or whatever. So I waited about 3 months, 2 months, sent it back out again. Same address, and it came back in 10 days. Bill Almon, Team 80s, 4 of 4, 10 days. Look at that. What a baseball player, squaring away to bunt. You're a great person. Uh-huh. Okay, this next one is another completed player run. You may have saw a sneak peek there. 4 of 3 as he signed the index card in 10 days. And this is like extra cool. We got Bob Aspromonte. That's not his rookie card. I needed him on the 67, and I got him on the 67. But also, I had sent to his brother Ken Aspromonte one of these generic cards, and Bob Aspromonte signed right above him. That is a neat brothers card right there, and he did sign the index card. What a great guy. Next up is a 5 of 4, as he included like a little photo. In only 24 days, we got Craig Colquitt, who was a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl winning teams on Super Bowl 13 and 14. And there's another 14 right there. And he did include this little photo card here. I got 2 more returns to show you. The next one is another completed player run. 4 of 4, 18 days. We've got Steve Brye. If I'm ever looking for ideas or for some new videos to show, maybe I'll go on a buying freeze once. I mean, I can start showing you some player runs. This is so cool. Yeah, we got Steve Brye. I needed 4 more cards signed by him, and I sent all 4 of these, and they came back. These beauties from the 70s. And my last one is a 2 of 3. He kept one of the cards. In 60 days, we've got Mike Doc Emmerich. Really enjoyed listening to him calling those Pittsburgh Penguins games in the playoffs. Great voice, great enthusiasm. Reminds me a lot of Greg Brown, who, baseball. Excuse me. And then, Doc Emmerich was a Pirates fan, so there we go. So there we go, everybody. Let me know in the comments below What was your favorite? It's tough for me to pick a favorite, but I just had to start talking about all these player runs here. So I'll list the 7 points for Team 80s in my description below. Just good stuff here. I upload 3 videos a week, a TTM video on Monday and an autograph and or trading card video on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I really would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everybody.